Hi everybody, this is Arkady Frekhtman. I'm a New York City personal injury trial attorney, and today I wanted to explain a really good way for a personal injury attorney to maximize all the different types of damages when they're on trial. So one of the types of damages, and the greatest damage that you can obtain monetarily, will always be non-economic damages, meaning the damages to a person's life, right? How their life changed, what they were like before, what they're like now, and the overall damage to their life. That's known as non-economic because it's for the pain, for the suffering, and for the loss of enjoyment of life. But the other types of damages that you can sue for include future medical expenses. And sometimes you end up getting something known as a life care plan, where an expert will come in and they'll talk about the future needs, like a care plan for this seriously injured individual. What will this person need? It may be future medications, future physical therapy, future surgeries. It could be a rehabilitation center. It could be a visiting nurse service that comes to someone's house and takes care of them, right? And then they add all that up over the course of your future. Like we just did a trial in the Bronx, and we had a 56-year-old gentleman, and he was supposed to live for 27 more years. So just the future medical expenses were going to be about $2.6 million. And so the important thing that a trial attorney should do is have the patient, right, the plaintiff, the injury victim, have them start the medical care that's in this plan, right? So if the doctor is talking about a plan and saying you're going to need physical therapy 3 times a week, have the patient start physical therapy 3 times a week. If there's a life care plan and they're talking about rehabilitation centers, visiting nurses, whatever's in the plan, prescriptions, have the patient start doing it. Because this is why it's so important, because when you're on trial, you don't want, for example, you have this report from an economist and a life care plan expert saying that you need all these things, but the report, maybe by the time you get to a trial date, is like 2 years old. And then the defense lawyer can cross-examine and say, well, what have you been doing for the last 2 years? Have you been doing any of these things? No, right? You haven't. So then you're going to start when the jury awards it. It sounds a little bit fishy, right? Like you're asking for a payday. So the best way to do it is to actually start doing it, and if you can't do all of it, you say, look, I'm doing as much as I can afford, as much as my insurance will approve, as much as the doctor will take on lien, whatever the available payment options are. I'm doing everything I can, because then what a good trial attorney could tell the jury is, look, this plan is already in effect. He's already getting these prescriptions. He's already getting the visiting nurse. He's already doing the rehabilitation. So now your job as the jury is either to continue this or just to cut it all off. And so basically now it's a completely different scenario. In the first scenario, the jury could be thinking, oh, this guy's looking for a payday. He hasn't been anywhere in like 2 years or more, and now they want millions of dollars for this life care plan and for these medical costs. But in the other scenario, it's the exact opposite, where the person is actually getting the prescriptions, getting the physical therapy, doing this life care plan, and now the jury feels bad, right? If I cut it off, I'm stopping someone's medical care, something that they are actually doing and actually need, and all these doctors are testifying to it. So that's a much better way to do it if you can. So I just thought that that was a really good tip. I was actually watching a little bit of continuing legal education, always trying to improve and get better, and I saw that and I thought that's a good topic for a video, because that's a really important point to hammer home. Okay, everyone. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Let us know what questions you have. And if you want to see a video, just let us know the topic you want and we'll do it for you. Okay, have a great day and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.